The sun is low over the grasslands. Late afternoon. The air is heavy, unmoving. Tall grass bends slightly as a warm wind passes through, carrying the scent of dust, dry earth, and something else. A presence. Powerful. Alive. Somewhere nearby, a deep breath is drawn in. Slow. Controlled. You can almost feel it more than hear it. Paws press into the soil. The ground barely shifts, but the weight behind that step is undeniable. In another direction, hidden by shadow and brush, a body moves with silence that feels unnatural for its size. Muscles slide beneath striped skin. Every step is calculated. Every movement measured. No roar. No warning. Just tension. This is not a spectacle. This is not a performance. This is a moment nature was never meant to stage. Two apex predators, shaped by different worlds, now sharing the same space. The grass holds its breath. Birds have gone quiet. Even the wind seems unsure which way to blow. One is built for dominance through presence, through command, through the power of numbers and territory. The other is built for precision, for isolation, for ending a fight before it truly begins. Instinct takes over. Heart rates rise. Pupils narrow. Every sense sharpens. Because in the next few seconds there will be no hesitation, no retreat, only action. And once the first move is made, there is no turning back. The lion stands openly now, broad chest forward, head high, mane catching what little light remains. This is an animal shaped not just by muscle but by dominance itself. A fully grown male lion can weigh over 400 pounds with a frame designed for short, explosive violence. The shoulders are massive, the forelimbs thick with muscle built to grab, pull, and hold struggling prey to the ground. But the lion's true weapon is not just physical, it is confidence. In the wild, lions do not hunt alone by choice, they hunt together by design. Generations of evolution have shaped a predator that understands coordination, pressure, and control. Even when alone, that instinct remains. The lion expects resistance to break. Its bite force is powerful, but more importantly, its jaws are designed to clamp and suffocate. The classic throat grip, the slow, crushing certainty that air will run out before strength does. Then there is the mane. More than appearance, it acts as natural armor, protecting the neck, throat, and major blood vessels. In fights with other lions, the mane absorbs damage that would end the battle quickly for most predators. The lion is not the fastest cat. It is not the most agile, but it is built for confrontation. It roars not to scare, but to declare ownership, territory, authority, presence. When a lion commits to a fight, it does so believing the outcome is already decided. This is a predator evolved to win battles through force, intimidation, and resilience. But across the grass, unseen for now, waits something very different. Something that does not announce itself. Something that does not rely on presence. Something built to end fights before dominance can even be tested. The tiger does not reveal itself. It never needed to. Where the lion claims space, the tiger erases distance. A fully grown male tiger can outweigh a lion, often reaching 480 to 500 pounds, carried on a longer, heavier frame built for raw power and sudden acceleration. Every muscle is dense. Every movement economical. Nothing is wasted. The tiger's shoulders and forelimbs are among the strongest of any big cat. One strike, a single, well-placed blow, can shatter bone or collapse lungs. Its claws are longer, sharper, and more curved, designed to hook deep and hold fast. But the real difference lies in how the tiger fights. It is a solitary predator. No backup. No second chances. Tigers survive by ending encounters quickly. Their hunting strategy is built around ambush, closing distance silently, striking with overwhelming force, and delivering a killing bite before prey can react. That bite is devastating. A tiger's bite force is stronger than a lion's, driven by massive jaw muscles and a skull built for penetration rather than endurance. When it bites, it does not hold. It crushes. Then there is agility. The tiger is faster, more flexible, and more explosive. It can pivot, leap, and strike from angles a lion rarely encounters. It is comfortable in chaos, twisting bodies, uneven ground, sudden reversals. Where the lion believes in control, the tiger believes in ending. It does not roar before attacking. It does not posture. It waits. And when the moment comes, the tiger does not test strength against strength. It targets weakness, the neck, the spine, the blind side. Now the distance between them is gone. Instinct has taken over for both. The battle is no longer theoretical. It is about to begin. The first movement is sudden. Grass explodes outward as mass meets momentum. A blur of muscle, claws, and force collides in a space too small for hesitation. The lion charges head-on. This is how it fights. Forward pressure, chest first, forelimbs wide. It wants to close distance, to overwhelm, to force the fight into a test of endurance and strength. Its weight slams forward, jaws snapping for the neck. But the tiger does not meet force with force. It shifts, a half step to the side, a twist of the body. The lion's momentum carries it just past the target, and in that fraction of a second the tiger strikes. Claws rake across the lion's shoulder, not deep enough to cripple, but enough to disrupt balance, enough to break rhythm. They circle now. Low growls vibrate through the air. Dust hangs between them. Muscles tighten. Eyes lock. In open terrain, the lion presses again, trying to keep the tiger in front, trying to deny angles. It swipes with heavy forelimbs, each blow capable of staggering bones. One connects. The tiger stumbles but does not fall. In a confined space, the advantage shifts. The tiger closes in, using its agility to slip past the lion's mane, aiming low then high. A powerful rear leg kick creates distance. Another lunge. Teeth flash inches from the throat. Then, silence. Both pull back, breathing hard. Blood beads beneath fur. Neither is untouched. Now imagine a third scenario. The tiger attacks first. No warning, no sound. From the side, from behind. In that moment, the lion's greatest strengths, presence, intimidation, control, mean nothing. Survival comes down to reaction time. And reaction time favors the hunter that lives by ambush. The outcome is no longer about who is stronger. It is about who lands the first decisive move. And science has something to say about that. When instinct is stripped away, what remains is data. Measured, compared, unforgiving. On paper, the tiger holds a slight but critical edge in raw size and muscle mass. A heavier frame means more momentum in strikes, more force behind grapples, and a higher tolerance for absorbing impact. Muscle density in tigers is greater, especially in the forelimbs and shoulders, the very tools used to end a fight. Speed favors the tiger as well. Short burst acceleration, faster reaction time, greater flexibility in the spine. These traits allow the tiger to create angles, avoid direct clashes, and reposition mid-fight. In close combat, those fractions of a second matter. Bite force tells a similar story. Both animals can kill with a throat bite, but the tiger's jaw mechanics are optimized for crushing penetration, not prolonged holds. This increases the chance of catastrophic damage if the bite lands cleanly, especially from the side or rear. Defense is where the lion fights back. The mane provides real protection. It reduces bite accuracy and absorbs claw damage around the neck and throat, the most common kill zone. The lion's chest and forelimbs are also built for sustained combat, allowing it to keep fighting longer once engaged. But behavior may be the deciding factor. Lions are evolved for group conflict. Their confidence and tactics assume allies. Even alone, their instincts push them toward confrontation. Tigers are evolved for solo survival. Every hunt, every fight, every mistake is fatal. This creates a predator that prioritizes efficiency over dominance, ending the fight before it becomes a contest. In repeated simulations, one variable dominates outcomes: first contact. If the lion forces a frontal engagement, the fight becomes even, brutal, prolonged, uncertain. If the tiger controls distance or initiates the attack, the probability shifts sharply. Science doesn't choose favorites. It follows advantages, and those advantages are beginning to align. Hashtag Section 6. The final verdict. Who really wins? There is no perfect battle, no clean outcome, only probabilities shaped by evolution. If this fight happens face to face, in open ground, with both animals fully aware of each other, the result is dangerously close. The lion's durability, mane protection, and sheer presence allow it to survive longer than almost any predator on Earth. In that scenario, victory could swing either way. But nature does not reward fairness. Across most realistic conditions, uneven terrain, limited visibility, surprise, fatigue, the advantage shifts. The tiger is heavier, faster, more agile. Its fighting style is built around ending encounters, not enduring them. It strikes from angles the lion is not designed to defend against. It targets weakness, not dominance. And its bite, delivered cleanly, is more likely to cause immediate fatal damage. Statistically, across repeated encounters, the tiger wins more often, not because it is braver, not because it is more aggressive, but because it is engineered for solitary survival in a world where mistakes are fatal. That does not make the lion weak. It makes the lion different. A ruler of territory, a master of presence, a predator evolved for war alongside others. But in a one-on-one battle, no pride, no allies, no warning, science leans toward the tiger. Decisive, efficient, final.